Good morning. Let's talk about health and lifestyle. Do you think people nowadays have a healthy diet?
Well, I think it really depends. Some people are very conscious of their health and try to have a balanced diet, while others often consume too much junk food and pre-made food. Unfortunately, the latter seems to be more common, especially among young people who prefer convenience over nutrition.
Why do you think many people have an unhealthy diet these days?
There are a few reasons for this. First of all, the excessive consumption of fast food is a major problem. Many people, especially office workers, lead sedentary lifestyles and don't have time to cook, so they rely on processed and unhealthy meals. Secondly, the availability of junk food makes it even harder to maintain a healthy diet. It's everywhere, and it's often cheaper than fresh, nutritious food.
That's a good point. Do you think children are affected by this trend?
Oh, definitely. Childhood obesity has become a growing concern in many countries. With easy access to fast food and sugary snacks, many kids experience rapid weight gain, which leads to serious weight problems later in life. Also, they don't take part in enough physical activities because they spend too much time on their phones or playing video games. This combination of an imbalanced diet and lack of exercise is making the situation worse.
What do you think can be done to encourage a healthier lifestyle?
I believe education plays a crucial role. Schools and parents should teach kids about the importance of eating well and being active. For example, they can encourage kids to engage in sports or outdoor activities instead of staying indoors all day. Also, governments could regulate fast food advertising to make people more aware of the negative effects of unhealthy eating habits.
That's an interesting perspective. Thank you for your answers.
You're welcome.
In recent years, childhood obesity has become a growing concern worldwide. Many children today are obese due to the prevalence of fast food and processed food in their daily diets. Instead of consuming home-cooked food, which is usually more nutritious, they tend to choose fast food because it is more convenient and appealing. This habit has led to an increase in weight problems and has caused many young people to suffer from various health issues at an early age. One of the major reasons behind this problem is the lack of physical activity. Many children nowadays spend too much time on their phones or computers, leading sedentary lifestyles. Instead of taking regular exercise, they remain inactive for long periods, which only worsens their health. As a result, they are at a higher risk of heart diseases and other serious conditions such as diabetes and high blood pressure. This does not only affect individuals, but also puts a strain on the healthcare system due to rising treatment costs. To tackle this issue, we need to raise public awareness about the importance of a balanced diet and an active lifestyle. Governments should launch public health campaigns to encourage people to make healthier food choices. Schools should also play an important role by implementing school education programs that teach students about the dangers of an unhealthy diet and the benefits of eating nutritious food. Additionally, policies like significant taxing of fast food could help reduce its consumption by making it less affordable. On an individual level, people should try to eat more vegetables and fruit and avoid excessive consumption of unhealthy food. Parents should encourage their children to engage in physical activities and reduce their screen time. If these measures are taken seriously, we can improve the average life expectancy and ensure a healthier future for the next generations. In conclusion, the increasing rate of obesity among children is a serious issue that requires immediate attention. By promoting healthier lifestyles through education, government policies, and personal effort, we can combat this growing problem and improve the well-being of society as a whole.
Have you noticed how much people are focusing on health these days? It feels like more and more are trying to adopt a healthy lifestyle, especially with all the awareness campaigns popping up everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. I see tons of posts about diet and exercise on social media. It's practically a trend now, but a positive one. Even my company's gotten on board, setting up group workouts. Since there's no restriction on the form of exercise, everyone just does what they love, which keeps it fun.
That flexibility definitely helps people stick with it. Plus, I've noticed more folks going for regular health checkups. It's such a smart way to catch life-threatening diseases before they get out of hand.
Totally. Getting diagnosed early can be a game changer. Conditions like cancer or diabetes become so much easier to manage. It also cuts down on treatment costs, which really matters where healthcare is unaffordable for some.
Exactly. That's why I think governments need to step up. The allocation of state budget should focus more on healthcare, especially in rural areas. Without decent access to doctors or advanced medical facilities, people just put off getting help.
I'm with you there. We should also invest in enhancing medical workers' competency. It's not just about fancy equipment. Having well-trained professionals is key. Misdiagnoses happen too often when there's a lack of professional knowledge.
Right. That's where organizing medical workshops could really help upgrade medical competency. It'd make a massive difference. And honestly, it's not just about treatment. Preventative measures matter just as much.
For sure. Like they say, prevention is better than cure. If we boost self-awareness and limit exposure to risk factors, fewer people would end up in hospitals. That reduce the burden on society and reduce personal financial stress too.
Couldn't have said it better. Even simple steps like pushing for organic food or tightening food hygiene and safety regulations could lead to a healthier population over time.
And don't forget the F&B business. If restaurants and food chains prioritize nutrition and cleanliness, it'd nudge people toward better eating habits without them even realizing it.
Good point. Technology can pitch in too. With the internet, we've got easy organization of activities and campaigns. Online platforms can spread health tips far and wide, even to remote areas without much cost.
Yeah, it's like positive propaganda. It raises awareness fast and cheap. We saw that during COVID-19. Online health education worked wonders when big events weren't an option.
True. But some things are still out of our control. Inherited diseases or novel diseases can hit no matter what we do. That's when advanced medical facilities become a lifesaver.
Spot on. At the end of the day, it's about humanity and compassion. Everyone deserves a shot at a healthy life. It's part of the human right to live. Access to decent healthcare and education should be non-negotiable.
Absolutely. Health isn't just a medical thing, it's a shared responsibility. Individuals, communities, and governments all need to pitch in to make it work.
Well put. Keep educating people and improving access, and we're on our way to a healthier, more clued-in society.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're exploring how societies can promote better public health in the face of modern challenges. Let's start with why maintaining a healthy lifestyle is so difficult for many people. One key issue is that adopting a healthy lifestyle through diet and exercise often feels like it bears a burden on daily routines. Work and family demands leave little time, and options like organic food can be unaffordable for lower-income groups. Moreover, some believe that disease cannot be prevented, especially with inherited diseases, which discourages effort. So, what can governments do? A smart approach involves the allocation of state budget to improve healthcare access. Building advanced medical facilities in rural areas is critical, as is enhancing medical workers' competency through regular training, say by organizing medical workshops. This ensures professionals can get diagnoses early, which is vital for managing life-threatening diseases like cancer. Another strategy is to regulate the food source. By enforcing food hygiene and safety regulations, governments can ensure safer options from the F&B business sector, reducing exposure to risk factors like contaminated products. Now, let's consider the saying, prevention is better than cure. Research backs this up. Regular health checkups can cut treatment costs by catching issues before they escalate into hospitalization. Take novel diseases, for instance. While unpredictable, preventative measures like vaccinations still lower their impact. This not only reduces personal financial stress for individuals, but also eases the burden on society by decreasing demand on healthcare systems. Finally, technology plays a huge role. It enables the easy organization of activities and campaigns. Think online health seminars or apps promoting self-awareness about diet. It's also a tool for upgrading medical competency, giving doctors access to cutting-edge research. And it's cost-effective. Improving health outcomes doesn't require a vast amount of money when digital tools spread knowledge fast. In conclusion, public health thrives on a mix of government action, prevention, and technology. It's about humanity and compassion, ensuring the human right to live includes a healthy life for all. Next time, we'll look at case studies from countries putting these ideas into practice.